Big Boys Neighborhood, we are after the show, June 7th, 2018. It's been a whole lot of show today. We're coming off of another L by the Cleveland Cavaliers to the Golden State Warriors. We had people call us up today, and they were talking about there's a possibility of seeing a sweep. You know what I'm saying? We may see that. I talked with my son Jaden live on air this morning, too. My son is devastated. He said he's not watching Game 4. He can't handle it.
Yeah.
At 11 years old, you can't handle it?
He's
Come
like,
on,
it's
man.
too much for my life.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It makes me sad because, like, I love LeBron. I love Kevin Love. And I really just wanted this to go back. I didn't want the Warriors to win another one.
Right.
I know they're great. They're amazing. They're awesome. They're the super team. But it would have been nice to just see it go like another back and forth and LeBron be able to get like another one.
So you saying you would like to have seen more of it?
I want the Cavs to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, too. Like, I just like.
I would have liked to have seen Houston Rockets in there. I've never been a Houston Rockets fan. I don't, you know what I'm saying? The only person I rock with is I enjoy that Chris Paul is over there, and I wanted to see Chris get it.
I honestly didn't think it was going to be another fourth in a row. How would you say it? Fourth year in a row of the Cavs and the Warriors. I didn't think. At some point I was just like, oh nah, the Cavs aren't going to be able to do it, pull it off.
They're monopolizing the finals.
For real,
they're monopolizing the finals,
they are,
man.
Must be fun to be a Warriors fan.
Yeah. And you know what? I can take the W's, the L's, whatever. But I feel a certain way with my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have I was gonna say a horse in a race, but they're not horse races.
Yeah.
But I don't have a team that I'm like, I'm die hard. You know, I don't have none of their jerseys and none of that kind of stuff.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? But I would have loved to have seen my son at least get one.
Right.
Cleveland.
Maybe
One
they will.
for Jaden?
Maybe they will.
Please.
Jaden is funny.
Yeah.
He said he threw his jersey.
Yeah, on the floor.
Was it last year that he threw the shoes away? When was he throwing the shoes away?
I don't know, man. He need to stop throwing stuff away. He don't throw, buy it and see if you still wouldn't throw it away. You ever got man ready to throw something? You're like, man, hold on, I can't throw this.
Like, wait
Like,
a minute.
man, how much this phone cost?
It's crazy. It's crazy to think though that if the Warriors sweep the Cavs and then LeBron decides, you know what, I don't want to be in Cleveland anymore. I'm gonna find a new team. This game coming up will be his last one in Cleveland as a Cav.
Yeah, man.
For me, like, I've never been like a LeBron fan. I'm not a LeBron hater either. Like, I recognize the greatness or whatever. But yesterday watching the game, with everybody like talking about the rumors of him leaving or possibly coming to LA, and especially with the Lakers, I was just wondering, like, would I learn to love him if he becomes a Laker?
I think you will.
And really root for him. Like, would I be able to feel that? Because I've never really felt. It's like, that's dope.
If he came to the city, you would.
He's
and if he came to the city and we started winning,
he's such an entertaining player to watch, though. Like, just watching him on the court is like, I can't believe he's capable of doing some of the things that he does. And he's also entertaining, and he's supportive, and he's fun, and he's like, when they are winning, he's excited, and the way that he just like tries to bring this like camaraderie
we don't have
together.
that here now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We
He's
don't
a
have
leader.
it. We don't have it here, and if it comes to LA, then there it is. We'll see. All right, now you said you had a personal situation.
Oh my gosh! So yesterday I was getting my hair done at my roommate's sister. She's a hairstylist. No, listen.
They finished it?
This is so weird. Listen, I didn't walk out, and so it's all three of us: Leslie, myself, and her sister. And her sister's doing my hair, and this girl walks in that I had already seen pacing for like 45 minutes. So I thought she worked in the building. And she comes in and
it's a like a hair shop?
Yes.
Okay.
And she walks in and she places this coffee on the table on the counter, and Nat turns around, which is Leslie's sister, my hairstylist. She turns around and she's like, "What's going on?" And then I just I thought she knew her, because she just walked in so confidently with this coffee, places it on the counter. Then I'm looking at Leslie's face, and all three of us are kind of like, who is she? Mm-hmm. Like, she just walked in. And then now it's like, what are you doing here? And Leslie's like, oh, like, I remember meeting. She's like, actually, she met you too. Leslie and I met her at this place called the Abbey in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. We were hanging out. I was actually grabbing audio for the neighborhood. And this girl, after I grabbed audio, she wanted to buy me a drink. I was like, oh no, I'm good. Like, it was, I just grabbed like this weird vibe from her, but Leslie accepted the drink. So we met her there, and then her sister met her separately at a different location. She's like, yeah, I saw you at this place, and I just thought you were so beautiful. So we all met her at a different location, but I don't know how the hell, we're trying to figure out how she knew like where Nat works, because she walked in there with a coffee. And we were all just like, she took off her fanny pack and she's like, oh yeah. She's like, I was just in the area, so I just wanted to see what this is about. And we're just kind of looking at her like, she took off.
Nat never told her, like, oh yeah.
No, that's what I asked Nat. Like, how the hell does she know where you work?
Wow.
Like, what kind of conversation did you have with her? So we're trying to figure out how this girl knew like where Nat works. But she got so comfortable. She took off her fanny pack talking about, can I just hang with y'all? And Nat was like, no.
God.
Nat was like, no. I got too much going on. I got people with hair. And she's like, no, you cannot. Like, she was just, and I felt bad for her because.
Oh, girl's following y'all, man.
Yes. So then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Like, when I was asking for the audio, I let them know like what the audio would be used for. I was like, I said where I worked, and that's easily, you could find the station on
That's probably old girl that was
Instagram.
looking for a couple days ago. Then.
No, stop.
Yeah, when we were going to the elevator. I thought it was just somebody random. No, I'm just man, look at it. Y'all nervous now.
Scared me.
Ain't from Long Beach now. No, you better not run up on Ayydé.
Because my theory is that I told her where I worked. She went onto Real's page. She also found Leslie because Leslie's on there. Went to her page and possibly found her sister. And then
Connected the dots.
yeah.
I heard that. And if she didn't, you let somebody know how to stalk you.
No, you guys, honestly,
Yeah.
but it just really made me think about like how much information we put out on the internet and what we share about ourselves, because like we
it's a
literally
norm
were sitting
now.
there. Yeah.
Like people like, oh, out of town for 2 days, 3 days. And man, and cats hit your house.
Yeah.
You posting all of that.
Yeah,
so.
you got to be careful,
Be
man.
careful. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Yeah, you be careful, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I just want to share that because it
Oh,
freaked
thank
me
you for
out.
sharing that with us, man. It probably helps so many lives out there.
No, I'm saying, be careful what you put out there.
And we said it. We put it together.
Yeah.
Natalia, what's going down with you?
There is, so you know how like Apple they're always releasing a new phone every year, and then on top of that they always do a new operating system, and that's when people get new features on their phone. Oh, look, we can do this now, we can do this. Well, apparently Apple is going to update your phone, and it's going to basically show you how addicted you are to your phone, and more specifically what you spend most of your time in on your, like, what apps you spend the most time with, and it's gonna be able to like give you a gauge of like how many minutes you actually spend on like Facebook, how many minutes you're on your Instagram app, how many minutes you're on Twitter or your text messages, and then you're just gonna be able to see like, oh, this is where I waste my time.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is when we're gonna see that we need to do other things in our lives.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah.
I always feel like I always want to take a break, not like a break, like a social media break, because we've had people around us to say like, oh, I'm taking like a week off of social media. I just like to try to find like sometimes like an hour where I don't want to touch my phone. And then it always happens where it's the one time I say, okay, you know what? I'm going to put my phone over here. I'm not going to pay attention to it. Come back in an hour and I'm like, freaking, I miss, oh no. Da, da, da. And then something happens where I'm like.
And it's so hard for us because we're always in like a group text or there's information flying all over
I'm in
the
a group
place.
text right now this morning. I kid you not. And I saw like a couple of it's 4 girls. And then I saw the beginning of them texting. I put it down. And then another commercial break that we went in, there was 35 messages.
Oh, no.
I was like, you guys have.
I was talking about work. I don't play those, man. When cats put me in, like, I'm like, man, can y'all get me out of there? So I just I'm out.
Exactly.
Not at all, baby
conversation.
All righty, man. I know that this is a quick one, but I need to go ahead and get out of here. We got Ty Dolla $ign
Yeah,
and Jeremiah coming into the neighborhood.
Gotta go.
So we're going to go ahead and sit with them, man. Thank you for hanging out with us after the show. Remember, all things Big Boy's Neighborhood is right there for you at radiobigboy.com. Log on, check us out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your life. We are gone.